Welcome back to City Car Driving. Today we're doing some free driving and we're going to complete a route, not just any route, but a pretty difficult one. As you can see, it's going to be really quite long, between the 8 and 10 kilometers is my parameters, and no violations permitted. That means that I need to do this basically almost perfectly. Anyways, that's basically the setup if you want to replicate this or something like that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start. Alright, so here I am, spawned in. We can just start up the car and then we'll get a mission. Manual transmission, as you can see, default car, all the good stuff. If I just start driving here, then, drum roll please, the game should supply us with a mission at some point. There we go. 8.5 kilometers. Fantastic. I'm incredibly scared, but here we go, I suppose. Let me know, please, down in the comments, actually, what you think of this type of content. I've never recorded with a Wheelcam and a microphone at the same time before. That was kind of because I didn't have enough USB ports, but that problem has been solved now. So I'm going to be doing this, and I'm very scared. This is going to be insanely difficult. Really ridiculously difficult. Let's stop for this pedestrian over here. If I wouldn't have stopped there, like, the mission would have failed already and I would have had to restart completely. Now imagine I accidentally don't see someone's grandma crossing at, like, the 8 kilometer mark. Yep, that is going to be very sad. Stop for this traffic light right here. And of course, the difficulty is increased by a lot, simply by the fact that I am distracted by you guys, because I'm talking. So you can probably expect me to lock in at some point, especially when I start nearing the end. This is gonna get very intense for me. There we go. Let's see if we can overtake this car next to us and then merge left. I might also not be incredibly on point in terms of shifting because of the fact that I'm trying to talk to you guys, and we are not going to make this light. Fantastic. This is amazing showcase of how advanced the AI traffic is in this game. Anyways, now that we're actually stopped in front of a red light, I can press on M and that's going to pull up the map, and then we'll see a bit of the route. And it looks like I might be kind of blessed here because of how much of this route is on the highway. Once I actually get on the highway, that's going to make it quite a lot easier. Getting onto the highway, though, is incredibly scary and incredibly difficult. At least it is in this game. And this guy is going to stop in the middle of the road, of course. Let's see, I want to turn in there. And you are going to make my life difficult. There we go. This game, luckily, it does not feature a single protected left-hand turn on this map. Yeah, dude, take your time, take your time. Don't worry about me. So, that is going to be fun. I hope I don't get too many left turns. I wouldn't like that. Anyways, as I said, the margin of error in this game is so low. If I forget my blinker just like once, for example, at this traffic light, then the entire mission resets and I fail completely. Which, if that happens, I'd be very sad. But I hope it doesn't, because I'm obviously an incredibly experienced driver. Very, very good at this game. But even then, this is near impossible. Please try this for yourself or something of the like. This game is incredibly infuriating, but also pretty fun and cool to play. It's called City Car Driving. I am playing the Home Edition right now, which I think that just means that I think it's just the Home Edition because I didn't buy it from Steam, but I bought it from the authors directly. I'm not sure if that changes anything. Probably doesn't, to be honest. But This is insanely difficult. Like, not even the challenges in the career mode are this difficult. Actually, there might be one or two that are this level of difficulty, but they will genuinely drive you insane. This game will. As I said, it's incredibly infuriating to play, and it's also kind of made to purposely be infuriating. You'll notice that whenever I get close to cars or close to interacting with them, they'll actually slow down a little bit, and that is just one of many things that this game kind of does to just piss you off. Especially once you get to like the 20th attempt and you're all stressed and you hate the game, that's when it really gets you. For some reason, this game also has the built-in mechanic where cars will brake check you. Hello, shifter, please shift, thank you very much. Because, I mean, that's incredibly fun. Who doesn't want to have that added to their game? They will also actually cut you off, sometimes randomly, which is another incredibly fun mechanic. The fact that cars cut you off is actually kind of what made me buy this game. One of my favorite features. I love it when that happens, when I'm like completely locked in and someone just cuts me off and brake checks me. That's just fantastic. We'll probably see an example of that somewhere today. At some point, I can basically guarantee that. And we get to make a U-turn here. I absolutely despise U-turns in this game. That was good though. I'm actually kind of proud of myself for that one. And I'm not going to risk overtaking this guy who is literally doing half the speed limit. Yippee. Whew. Gotta chill. Done around 1.5 kilometers now. And there's an old man on the crosswalk, so of course we gotta stand still for another few minutes. Oh my god, am I not gonna make the light? I am, okay. Very nice, let's avoid these potholes. I'm already kind of scared right now, to be honest. I am locked in. We're gonna miss this light. Yep. As I said, you might notice that they're flashing green. I'm not sure which country has their lights flash green. But either way, traffic lights in this game are incredibly infuriating. You'll notice that they go from green to flashing green to yellow and then to red. Basically, if you drive through a yellow light, you'll get the violation for going through a red one. So you need to stop when it's starting to flash green because you'll risk going through yellow. For some reason it works that way. I've got no idea why, but I've learned that the hard way. Experienced that myself multiple times, which is not fun. And so I now just always take it incredibly slow when it comes to traffic lights. Gonna get in behind this guy over here. Making a right turn there is a lot more fun than making a left turn there. Although I'm not looking forward to this U-turn I'm going to need to make. Very nice. That went surprisingly smooth. As I said, U-turns in this game are very scary. If you've ever played this, you'll know exactly why. The game just loves to randomly give you a violation for them. And now, we're at a very cool spot over here, which I'd say is arguably the most infuriating traffic light of this game. Luckily, the traffic buildup isn't too bad, so we're chilling. Actually, I'll show you guys this. Here you can see the traffic density. So as you can see, we have everything just about slightly above average. We have the traffic density, just traffic, so this is usual, and you can make them really aggressive or kind of passive, and then pedestrian density as well. 60 is a little above average. As you can see, there's quite a lot of traffic, but it's not insane. which I wasn't gonna do that to myself. Although, I guess if you guys wanted enough, then I'll probably end up doing that at some point. Really, the reason why I haven't done it is because this game likes to get gridlocked sometimes, and especially, really, this traffic light is like the first place to get gridlocked. I actually need to go like this because I can't see the traffic light. This is like the first place to get gridlocked, and it's so annoying. And if you have the traffic turned up to something like 100%, it's kind of cool to play. It's kind of infuriating to play, too. But if you're in one location for too long, then you're just gonna get stuck in the gridlock, which is not ideal, of course. No one wants that, because that basically means that the mission is failed automatically, because you can't really bypass gridlock, because you'll be stuck in it. Which, as you guys can probably guess, is infuriating. Anyways, looks like the light is... I was already in first gear. Already green right now. I might be slightly inconsistent in terms of shifting, and that is just because I have a lot of things to focus on right now. Making excuses for myself right here. Another U-turn is not very funny. I hope this is the last one I have to do. That would be nice. Whew. Okay. 6 kilometers left to go. That's quite a large amount of kilometers still. Yes, okay, light's turning green. Seeing that guy there made me realize that another random event that happens in this game is pedestrians randomly crossing in like random locations, because that's a funny thing. Like that guy could just decide to run across the road right there. Not great. If you're a pedestrian in real life, then I wouldn't recommend doing that. I think we'll make it through there. Very nice. Okie dokie. This is actually where we started, by the way. That intersection right behind me is where we started out. Continue straight here, which means being in this lane. If there was just... Oh yeah, sure, feel free to stop there, bus. No, don't worry about it. I didn't check that crosswalk there, but if there was just a pedestrian on it, then that would have been the death of me. Also, this light, I'm going to stop like prematurely, because there's a bug that this light, when it's on red and you get too close to the line, it just it gives you the violation for going through a red light for some reason. Which, it's not fun when that happens to you. I've failed plenty of missions on that bug. Do not cut me off here, please. Thank you very much. Traffic's going nice and slow, which I'm not very mad about right now. That guy, for example, even though he wasn't close to my car, if I would have just continued driving there, I would have gotten a violation. So, you need to be paying really close attention. And of course, I'm in the lane that is stuck behind the guy going left, and the light's flashing green. I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to let the clutch rest a little, like putting this thing in neutral. This thing, by the way, my automobile, as I said, it is the default car. It's not great. If you just drive it normally, then it's pretty fine, to be honest. It actually drives kind of good. But the second you get anywhere close to flooring it or something of the like, yeah, the wheels start spinning. If someone cuts me off, like this guy right here now, if he were to cut me off and I'd lock up my brakes, oh my god, speak of the devil, Jesus Christ, that is insane. Okay, well, that was a fun experience. Luckily I wasn't going so fast there, but yeah, the brakes on this thing lock up quite fast. And I'm not going to risk going through that. Okay, another 5 kilometers to go here. This is a really long stretch of going straight forward, then we're turning right, and then I think right again, and then we get onto the highway. Which, the getting onto the highway is scary. Once we're on it, it's alright, apart from the fact that if you go too slow, you'll actually get a violation as well. Which means I cannot take my time on the highway, I actually have to get myself up to highway speeds. Which is fine if I can sometimes, for example, miss a blinker, like when I get cut off by one of these stupid cars. And actually merge in here. Yeah, it's scary. But why is that opposite traffic light green whilst these pedestrians have a green light as well? Whoever designed that is not very intelligent. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that right now. We are not even halfway yet. We are close to halfway though. You want to keep my eye on the crosswalk right ahead of me in case pedestrians want to start crossing there when I get a green light too. And here is a woman who's gonna decide to cross the road right in, okay. Interesting. And we are not on the highway yet, apparently. Or this just, actually, oh, this road probably just becomes the highway. And I realize I may have just screwed myself over. I need to use this intersection to merge one lane to the left, because the lane in front of me only turns right, and I'm not allowed to cross a solid white line. I hope the game's gonna let me do that, because in real life, you're not actually allowed to change lanes in the middle of an intersection, are you? So let's, sneakily do that, though. Mission success. Alright. And, judging by this map over here, yeah, this road just becomes the highway. And then we get to go a whole ways on the highway, like 3 kilometers or something. Yeah, no, just take your time, guys. Don't worry at all. Keep my distance in case I get brake checked. I think I want to merge into this. There we go, that's a brake check. I think I want to merge into this lane over here. And I see you're running. That was not a good moment to shift to first gear. In this spot, if I wouldn't have turned on my blinker just now, that would have been game over. And it looks like I'm on the highway. Great. Now I do know that there is also an overpass somewhere where actually for some reason the speed limit goes down randomly, and there's a guy overtaking me on that side. Okay, very scary. Pretty sure that's illegal, little bro. And yeah, no, totally, just go ahead and do that, man. I'm not at all going highway speeds, but none of these guys are either, so I'm just gonna chill like this. I don't care if you guys think I'm a pussy for doing this. It's what I'm gonna do. And definitely at some point over here as well, the game, it's gonna get really busy, just like completely randomly for no apparent reason. I believe. Or that might actually be the other map. Either way, actually, I think I need to do this entire highway stretch on this part of the game, because there's a left turn here. Usually you wouldn't have a left turn on the highway, which leads me to believe that we just reached the end of the highway, which is just traffic lights. I think we can go a little faster here. Let's go. I'm scared though, because at some point here, the speed limit is going to go back down again. And I don't want to be caught right at that spot. I'm going to start slowing down here again. Don't want to be right in the correct spot where that guy can cut me off though. And I think here is where the speed limit goes down. Or there's just a random intersection. Okay. The highway ends. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I haven't been. Actually, I probably have been at this part of the map before. I just can't remember it. I've definitely been on every part of this map before. Maybe just not driving in this direction or something? I don't know. I'm pretty sure we just literally can go on straight here, dude, because, like, who are we waiting for, my guy? We get our own lane. And, yep, just feel free to stop there. Totally. That was scary. I'm just gonna get out of that guy's way, I think. We are all driving very slowly here, apparently, for some reason. Ooh, and less than a kilometer left to go. This is so incredibly scary right now. I really, really want to complete this route. So, yeah, a little secret, maybe. Because you have stuck around for so long, I greatly appreciate it. Little secret! This is definitely not my first try. I've had this is like my 50th attempt. You might have noticed my clothes have changed since the beginning of this video. And if you have noticed that, then you're absolutely correct. This is like a completely other day. I'm so happy to have I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to jinx myself. And just right here. It looks like. What happens when I reach the end? Assignment completed successfully. And that is all I wanted to see. That was actually kind of anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie. And there we go. I got the violation for not stopping at the edge of the driveway. My bad, little bro. And that's 10 violations to mitigate the 1 violation. Who cares? I can do it now. I just stole the car. Who cares? I can do it now. Oh! Wow, I'm very happy. Thank you ever so much for watching. This was very fun to record. Yes. Incredibly fun. I love this game. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of fails as well. Let me know if you guys want me to post that. That would I'm not gonna throw them away either way. Yes. Bye-bye.